What's up, action taker? Welcome to Full-Time Freedom Community. Now, if you're like most established business owners that I work with, you're probably here because something in your business feels harder than it should. You're getting attention, you're getting leads, and probably even getting sales, but your ideal prospects go cold on you and you're wondering what's missing. Now, this is not just a free course full of information that you're never going to use. I built this to help you identify what's actually broken so you can leave with a real solution that works. And the best part, you can have that solution in under 1 hour when you get through this exact training today. And my name is Doug Boughton. I'm the founder of Full-Time Freedom. And today I want to show you a more freeing way to grow your online business. Because for me, Full-Time Freedom is about doing more of what you love while making more money and having a bigger impact. And imagine you want that too, right? So I want to start this off with a question. What if you could take 3 full weeks away from your business and your revenue actually continues to grow? Your marketing continues to run without you. You generate sales consistently and semi-automated, and your clients are onboarded and supported. What would that mean for you? Because I find most people can't even step away for a few days, never mind a few weeks. And with this business model I'm going to share with you, I know this is possible for you. Because to me, full-time freedom is time and financial freedom. You make more money, you have more impact, and you could do this in less time without doing all the crazy things people do online to make money. And I know this can happen for you. And in the lessons ahead, I'm going to show you the entire thing. So as I mentioned, my goal is that you just binge watch this, you do the action steps, and you complete this in under 1 hour. This toolkit is short on purpose because I know you're a busy business owner, you have other things to be focused on. So watch these in order and complete the action step at the end of each video. And what I want to help you do is fix your marketing and client acquisition leaks, leave knowing exactly what to fix first, make one clear business decision in every lesson, turn your answers into a simple action plan, and walk away with a clear next move to implement immediately. And build momentum without adding more complexity. To the left side of this video, you're going to see the core training. I'm filming it right now, so I don't know for sure, but my goal is to make these 5 minutes or less per video. Some will be way shorter, some will be a little longer. But the idea is you could finish this in 1 hour. And when you finish this, I'm going to give you 2 free AI tools that I created. One is called Fix Your Pitch AI tool, and the other one is Build Your Presentation Premise AI tool. I'll explain more on those in a moment. And now this is my real goal. I know I could sell this course, but my goal is that you get some quick wins and you become our next success story. So in that section, I hope to see your name here in the future, but you go take a look at some of our case studies that have come from a training just like this one. You are getting the most up-to-date version in the lessons ahead. And I don't want to tease you too much. I will show you this exact model, but this is the mini course that solves your business leaks. It's 6 simple steps, 1 model, and 1 architecture fix. And I'm going to bribe you to do this. All right. So the first gift I'm going to give you is my challenge premise generator AI tool. You just plug in your answers from these action steps in this mini course, and it's going to create your next winning presentation pitch. And these tools are trained on 7 years of my own frameworks, 55 plus live 5-day challenges, hundreds of webinars, and now coming up close to 1,000 free trainings that I've done. And one of the hardest things for people is to figure out what to present. So this tool helps you do that. Free gift number 2 for finishing the lessons and action steps ahead, you're going to unlock my Fix Your Pitch AI tool. All you do is upload the transcript from your last presentation where you made an offer. It's going to analyze your offer stack and close. It's going to rate you 1 out of 100. It's going to tell you where all of your leaks are and give you the patches to fix it. And I do this every time I have a presentation. I run my transcript through this tool to optimize it for the next time. All right, so to get these 2 tools, all you have to do is watch the lessons and complete the action step by commenting on the pinned post below each lesson. And at the end, we'll reach out and send you these 2 tools. This is for you if you're not starting at square one. And maybe you've already tried different selling strategies. You've already made money. You already have an offer that works and an audience that trusts you. And if you feel like the business that you created was supposed to give you freedom is now the thing that's consuming your freedom, this is for you. Now I'm curious, have you ever thought to yourself, that should have done better? You've said this to yourself after an event flopped, or you felt this way after another month of energy draining sales calls. You've done everything that you've been told to do. You've made more content. You post more consistently. You got people to see your offer, but the sales didn't land. And you already know that it's not a lack of effort on your end. You're putting in the work. This mini course solves this problem for you. So if you don't know me, my name is Doug Boughton. I'm the founder of Full-Time Freedom. A few years ago, I went from waiting tables to making over $5 million online with this exact model. I've run 55 live 5-day challenges. I've been able to achieve this without a sales call model. It's only me and one other person on the team. His name's Theo. You'll probably hear from him soon if he hasn't already messaged you to welcome you in. And outside of the weeks that I'm running a live 5-day challenge, I only work about 10 hours per week, give or take. And I've done all this on a small email list and a simple, repeatable system. And I think it's important for you to understand how I came across this model. And it's not about me, this is about you, and maybe relating to where I was so that you can see how this model works and came to be. So back when I was working 7 days a week in the restaurant, I was making around $38,000 per year. And even when I took this full time in 2019, I was following the launch model, booking my own sales calls, taking my own sales calls, launching funnels, doing a ton of follow up. And I had some wins, but I had no freedom. But I had 5 goals. I wanted to pay off my student loan debt, earn the ClickFunnels Dream Car Award, earn the 2 Comma Club Award by making $1 million online, and get into Russell Brunson's inner circle so I could speak on stage at Funnel Hacking Live. Those were my big goals. And starting out, that's exactly why I was so motivated. And you could see right around the time I quit my job in November, I made some income, and most of it was affiliate commissions selling ClickFunnels. And in 2019, that's when I went full time online, and you could see things started to pick up. And my first couple of years, I started doubling in revenue. By 2023, I was making over $1 million online. But I wanted to show you the beginning stages of this and how it came to be as I transitioned into the one-to-many model, doing presentations. It was March 2021. I'd made around $430,000 online through one funnel, and I did much more than that if you add in all the other income streams, but the goal was the 2 Comma Club at this point. And you have to do $1 million in one sales funnel. This specific funnel did $438,000 by March 2021, and it took me 2 years to get there. My goal was to walk stage at Funnel Hacking Live to get my 2 Comma Club award by September. I had 6 months to make around $600,000. So when I looked at my Stripe reports, I saw these spikes and I'm like, these were the months I was doing presentations, specifically a 5-day challenge. So I decided I'm going to do a 5-day challenge every single month. And I need to build the system to make that repeatable without putting all the effort that goes into running an event like this. And by late August 2021, I was able to make $1 million online, apply for the 2 Comma Club award, and walk stage in September to get the award, following this exact model. And around that time, all of my goals were achieved. I quit my job, paid off my student loan debt, got the ClickFunnels Dream Car Award, the 2 Comma Club award, joined Inner Circle, and by 2023, I spoke on stage at Funnel Hacking Live. And I believe that when you apply this model, you can achieve the goals that you've set for yourself. And the people I like to work with use this model to replace sales calls, kill the launch cycle, and get more clients in 5 days than most people get in 90. And whether you've run webinars or challenges or are currently doing that, a lot of people come to me and say, Doug, I can't fill their room. How do you get people to show up? This course is going to show you exactly how I do that. But I want to tell you about Cliff's story because when he came to me, he was making less than $5,000 per month. His first event he did with me, he only sold 18 tickets. But with 18 people in the room, 7 of them bought his $5,000 offer, and he made $35,000 in his first attempt by selling his offer one-to-many during that presentation. The next year, he made $2.5 million, and now he's doubled that. In this previous year, he made $5 million with one offer, one weekly webinar, and one event that runs on repeat. And now he's not even involved in that process at all. He's completely evergreened it. And then I also find a lot of clients come to me who are stuck in one-on-one. They're doing one-on-one sales calls, and they're selling a one-on-one done-for-you service with one-on-one client fulfillment, which isn't scalable at all. When Nikki switched to our model, she made 130,000 euros in her first attempt. And that was a 5-day event that she ran. Now she runs a 7-figure business. She works poolside and travels freely. Again, one offer, one weekly webinar, and one event. And she's been running that same exact event, just like Cliff, for 2 years now. But they didn't need more information. They needed a system and an architecture fix. And there's more case studies just like this that you go and watch. And I hope that you do and get some inspiration. But more importantly, I want you to be our next success story. And that's why I'm sharing these with you. I want you to take the information you get in this free course, you implement it, and get amazing results with it. So my role today is to guide you through the process so you fully understand how this model can work for you. And your role is to complete the lessons and action steps in one sitting. I want you to treat this like it's live right now and engage in the comment thread below this video. Ask questions, share your takeaways, and complete your action steps. And here's the thing, the people that get this are the smart ones. Every comment that you leave is visibility for you. As we scale this community, there's going to be thousands of people that go through this course. And that means the people that see your comments are going to click your name, and that's free traffic to your links, your funnels, your community, your email list, and to your offers, especially when you implement the model I'm going to share with you today. And we'll talk more about this in the traffic section, but that's one of the best ways that I currently get traffic is finding someone who has a community with people I know I can help, and I provide value, and I show up and I'm visible in those communities. They click on my name here on school, they see that I have a community, and they end up joining. But one of the biggest mistakes people make is that they haven't optimized their profile. So if you haven't done this, go add your links to your profile, add your funnel link, your social media links that you're on. And if you have a community, just make sure that's really visible and speaking to your ideal customer. And the more comments that you contribute to this community and other communities that have your ideal clients already congregating, that's going to be free traffic for you. So at the end of this video, I want you to tell us a little bit about you and your business. And it's not just for me, this is for other people that are going through this exact training so they can learn more about you and what you do. Now, for most established business owners, I find that the real problem, the real enemy is more funnels, more content, more ads, all the things that you're currently doing, when my model is about simplicity. And the model of more only works when you push. It looks something like this image on the screen here. Sales calls that go nowhere. And if you are building a sales team, you have to manage setters and closers. And it's just a bunch of follow-up that never ends. Or if you're already doing different types of launches, it's a launch that you have to rebuild every single quarter just to keep revenue alive. And the second you stop pushing, the revenue stops. That becomes a job and not a business. And the old way feels like the business that was supposed to create your freedom becomes the thing consuming it. Now, if you are generating leads and wondering why aren't they buying, most businesses obsess over interest and getting more leads, but the money is in fixing what happens next, which is the problem that I focus on helping our clients with. Because the focus isn't about getting more leads. I suggest fixing a few things first, because then those leads become more qualified. Then I show you a faster way to turn them into customers and clients because they show up ready to buy your offer. And I call it the cold to client method. It's one repeatable event that sells to an entire room at once. It replaces sales calls, random launches, and endless moving parts of your business. Cold strangers become high-paying clients in days instead of months. And what changed for me back in 2019 when you saw me more than double my revenue in a 6-month period that took me 2 years to achieve is I stopped adding more. I focused on one community, one event, one offer on repeat. And even in my first year, I was able to make more in a single month than a year of waiting tables. But I changed the model instead of the effort I was putting in. So to wrap up this lesson, I want to just share this. Like, don't just take notes here. Pay attention to the model that you're currently in, because you're in the exact funnel that I want to help you implement. Because I'll show you how to set up traffic that'll be fully automated. They watch some kind of presentation just like this one. The people who watch your training start to understand their problems at a higher level. They see your new model, they get to connect and know you. And the best part is you filmed it once. And not only does it bring you the leads, but also turns those leads into customers. So the best thing you can do is to complete the action steps and start thinking about your exact process to implement exactly what I'm doing here. So below this video is your first action task. And there's a couple other things here. If you want to add our call schedule to your calendar, I do host weekly free trainings that you can come learn a lot from and contribute and share advice with others and just get to know a bunch of cool people. And we're all here to grow, right? So if you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or subscribe to YouTube, do that, and I'll follow you back on those platforms. That way we can stay in touch outside of school. But the main thing right now is the action task. So when you post below and you complete the action steps in the lessons ahead, I'm going to give you my Fix Your Pitch AI tool and the presentation premise generator AI tool at the end. So your first action task is to comment below, scroll down, you'll see a pinned post, click on that, and just share a little about who you are, where you're from, tell everybody a little about your business, and finish with the number one thing that you need guidance on right now. It's probably why you joined this community. Again, you'll scroll down, it's right here. And there's also a map. The map is pretty cool because you can see where everybody from our community is located, and you're already on that map. It's automatic. But once you write your introduction on the Start Here post, click on the Where Are You From post, just write the name of the city that you're located. And something fun to always do is click on the map and see who's around you and connect with other members. I believe that's what community is for. And that's it for this lesson. I will see you on the next one.